Hello everyone, welcome to this lesson. Now previously we were looking at the gold price chart and we were looking at an uptrend. So why don't we try something else and look at maybe a downtrend. Let's see, I'm just trying to think. Let me see Mr. Price. So this time we are looking at a downtrending market. So here we can see that on this section here, we have got price that is moving in a downward trajectory. So let's see if we can draw a trend line. So I'm looking at the higher prices. So in this case, you can see that there are many prices that are sort of going up and downwards, up and downwards. So if I'm going to pick the higher prices, I'm going to choose these ones. So then I need to smoothen it out. So you can see that the price touched this red candle there, and also there, and also on this green candle, on this green as well, on this one and that one. So you can see now that we have what we call the downtrending price. I'm just going to move the chart a bit to this side. So as you can see, if I continue to extend this price to this side, you would see that each time the price came closer to this line, it sort of bounced upwards again. Then here it came almost closer to there, but it started moving upwards again. So you can see that we would define this as a downtrending price. So you would have drawn your downtrend trend line. As you can see, it's on the top side of the chart. For the uptrend, we are looking to draw a trend line from the underside. Now, one thing you need to notice, because remember we spoke about candles. So you would need sometimes probably to look at your trend line and say, is this line good enough? Or you might want to adjust it depending on what the price does. In this case, you could draw another trend line on this level. Then you can say the price went into a steeper decline. But then when you look at these lines, you should be able to see that the price here, we have got a morning star formation. So the price is in a downtrend, then we have a morning star. Then the subsequent price went upwards and broke through the trend line. Then it started coming down again, but it did not reach that trend line again. So we can say that the price is now trying to form an uptrend or a sideways trend from looking at this range in the chart. So this is how you draw trend lines. Again, they are not fixed in terms of where you position it, because it's more like looking into the future to say which path is the price likely to follow. Then when the price reaches that path, you are looking to say if it reaches that level of the line, you are expecting it to move upwards again. So as you will see in future videos, these trend lines are significant to determining your entry levels or the exit levels that you should choose when you are buying and selling. So for now, this is what you need to consider to say, if you are looking at a downtrend, you are drawing your line from above. Again, there are no strict rules to say your line must fit a certain criteria. However, you should be able to make sense of the chart that you are looking at. I usually prefer to work with a 1 week timeline to be able to see a clearer picture or to smoothen it out without having to see everything that is happening in a daily basis. So for example, if I am to draw a trend line using this weekly chart, I'm just going to put it like that. Then I'm going to smoothen it out. So then I can look at it and say, what is this line telling me? So again, if I extend it on this side, you would be able to see how the price reacted when it got closer to hitting this line, even there. So people would be looking at these lines. If you want to see that your line is in line with what other traders are doing, you should be able to see how it reacts when price gets closer to that line. So you can always adjust it a bit to say, I'm seeing that the price is going in this way. Then you can look at your trend line to say, it must be a line that is respecting this line. So if future prices goes down, you expect that if you extend it this way, it's going to bounce off of that line because people would have remembered it on their line or saved it as part of their analysis. So that's all for now. We are going to now look at a ranging trend market and how the lines would look. Thank you.